Hello, my beautiful Royal Sussex Squad family. Welcome back to the channel where we uplift, celebrate and fiercely defend our beloved Prince Harry and Princess Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. This is the place where truth shines brighter than any tabloid headline and love wins every single time. Today, we're diving deep into something powerful, something emotional, something that truly touches the core of what it means to stand up for love, mental health and human dignity. We're talking about Prince Harry's recent surprise appearance at the 2025 Nexus Global Summit in New York City. And let me tell you, family, it was nothing short of extraordinary. Harry spoke from the heart, as he always does, revealing once again the raw, unfiltered truth about the horrific online abuse that Meghan endured, and continues to endure, at the hands of vicious trolls, tabloid jackals, and those who can't bear to see a strong, beautiful, intelligent and compassionate black woman standing beside a prince and thriving in her own light. Harry reminded us that back in 2018, Meghan was, in his words, the most trolled person in the entire world. Let that sink in for a moment. Imagine waking up every day to a tsunami of hate, lies and vile threats simply because you dared to fall in love, to marry the man of your dreams, to have a family, to live your truth. But instead of crumbling, Meghan stood tall. She kept her head high, her spirit unbreakable. And Harry? Oh, he did exactly what a true partner should do. He protected her, he defended her, he fought for her. This is what real love looks like. This is what a real man does. Harry shared how they started focusing on the digital world through their Archewell Foundation because they met countless parents who had lost their children to online hate and cyberbullying, many to suicide. That's when it all clicked for them. They realized they weren't just fighting for themselves. They were fighting for every person, every young soul who has been pushed to the brink by heartless trolls and tabloid vultures. He spoke about how people's compassion can shrink when their own lives get harder. But let me tell you something. Harry and Meghan never let their compassion shrink. Even when they were being bombarded with negativity, they chose to uplift others. They chose kindness, they chose healing, and they chose to be a beacon of hope. Let's not forget, Meghan opened up in that heartbreaking Oprah interview about feeling so overwhelmed by the constant attacks that she didn't want to be alive anymore. Think about that. This wasn't some passing comment. This was a woman in pain, a human being screaming into the void for mercy. And what did the media do? Instead of compassion, they twisted her words, mocked her, and tried to diminish her truth. She said, "I didn't see a solution." She felt like she had nowhere to turn. But Harry was there. Love was there. And today they stand strong, thriving and living on their own terms. That, my friends, is the definition of courage. They left the royal family in 2020, moving to California with their beautiful children, Archie and Lilibet. But even after stepping away, the toxic press didn't stop. They continued their smear campaigns, twisting narratives and fueling hate because Meghan dared to speak her truth, because Harry dared to protect his family, because they both dared to live a life of authenticity and purpose. Meghan later revealed that what she shared with Oprah was just the tip of the iceberg. She hadn't even scraped the surface of the bullying she endured. In her interview with CBS Sunday Morning, she described being one of the most bullied people in the world. Yet even then, even after all the pain and betrayal, Meghan remained graceful. She continued to advocate for mental health, for women's empowerment, for racial justice, for kindness. She continued to show up for causes that matter, to use her voice for those who can't. And let's talk about the so-called sources who always crawl out from under their rocks to discredit her every time she shares her experience. These cowards, hiding behind anonymous quotes and shady gossip columns, have no idea what it means to walk in her shoes. They have no idea what it feels like to be attacked relentlessly simply for existing. When they say Meghan exaggerated or made it all up, they reveal their own ignorance and cruelty. Because anyone with eyes and a heart can see the immense strength it took for her to survive, and then to rise, to thrive, and to keep shining. Harry stood by her side every step of the way, challenging a centuries-old institution, protecting his wife and children from a toxic system that chews up and spits out anyone who dares to be different. He refused to be complicit in his wife's suffering, and for that, we salute him. Harry and Meghan's decision to focus on digital well-being through Archewell is a testament to their commitment to creating a safer world, not just for themselves, but for everyone. They turned their pain into purpose. They turned their wounds into wisdom. Family, do you see the incredible example they're setting for us all? In a world obsessed with tearing people down, Harry and Meghan are building. In a world where it's easier to stay silent, they're speaking. In a world where it's easier to conform, they're choosing authenticity. We must stand with them, we must defend them, we must celebrate them. Because every hateful comment, every racist headline, every clickbait article trying to tarnish Meghan's name is an attack not just on her, but on every woman, every person of colour, every survivor of bullying and abuse who looks to her as a symbol of hope. When Harry speaks about Meghan being the most trolled person in the world, he isn't exaggerating. He's telling us a painful, heartbreaking truth. And it's up to us, the Sussex Squad, the people who see the light through the lies, to amplify that truth, to protect it, and to never let it be buried under the noise. Let's remember the bigger picture here. This isn't just about a prince and a duchess. This is about a movement. It's about changing the narrative. It's about challenging the powerful forces that profit from hate and division. Harry and Meghan could have stayed silent. They could have accepted the status quo. But they didn't. They chose to fight. And because of that choice, so many young people around the world feel less alone. So many know that their voices matter, that they matter. To the trolls and the haters, we see you. We see your desperate attempts to stay relevant by dragging down a woman you'll never come close to matching in grace, intelligence, or impact. You'll never win, because love always wins, truth always wins. And to Harry and Meghan, we love you. We stand with you. We honour you for your strength, your kindness, and your unwavering commitment to making the world a better place. In a world hungry for hope, the story of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle stands out, not as a fairy tale but as a testament to love and resilience. Their journey began under global scrutiny, a prince bound by tradition and a woman who forged her own path. Their union symbolised change, but their path was anything but easy. They faced choices that would redefine their lives, prioritising family and well-being over royal expectations. Their move from the UK to California was more than a relocation. It was a declaration of new priorities. Through criticism and praise, they stood together, showing that true strength is knowing when to change for growth. Their story mirrors our own struggles, choosing what matters, seeking support, and standing for our beliefs. By sharing their experiences, Harry and Meghan sparked vital conversations about mental health, online negativity, and compassion. They remind us that kindness is a revolutionary act in a harsh world. Their journey is not just about royalty, but about the courage to protect what you love. It's an invitation to reflect on how we can build a more understanding world. Their choices challenge us to consider our own. This is a story of courage, love, and the power of choosing kindness. The digital world connects us, but it can also destroy. For Meghan Markle, going public with Harry meant facing a relentless wave of online hate. She became the most trolled person in the world, enduring a daily barrage of cruelty from strangers. The attacks were personal, often laced with prejudice, and took a heavy toll on her mental health. Prince Harry, having seen media intrusion before, became her steadfast defender. His public support was a powerful act of love, anchoring her through the storm. Their ordeal revealed how digital spaces can be weaponized, harming millions beyond just Meghan. This experience fueled their mission to change the systems that allow online cruelty to thrive. They saw that Meghan's pain was not unique. Countless others, especially young people, faced similar abuse. Their struggle became a catalyst for advocacy, aiming to make the internet safer and more compassionate. They turned personal pain into a larger mission for change. Their story is a warning and a call to action. We must rethink how we treat each other online. Speaking the truth about pain takes courage. In her interview with Oprah, Meghan Markle revealed the depth of her suffering, admitting to suicidal thoughts brought on by relentless media attacks. Her honesty shattered the illusion that status protects against mental health struggles. The world's response was divided, highlighting the urgent need for open conversations about mental health. Meghan's vulnerability helped dismantle stigma, encouraging others to seek help. Prince Harry, too, has spoken openly about his own struggles, making them a united force for mental health advocacy. They emphasize that mental health is as vital as physical health, and there's no shame in seeking support. Their openness has transformed pain into a platform for change. Their voices have brought light to a topic too long kept in the dark. They remind us everyone deserves compassion and understanding. Out of adversity, Harry and Meghan created the Archewell Foundation in 2020. Its mission, show up, do good, a call to action rooted in compassion. Archewell focuses on digital well-being and mental health, issues they know intimately. Meeting families affected by cyberbullying deepened their resolve to create safer online spaces. The foundation partners with experts and supports research to foster kindness and empathy online. They use their platform to uplift grassroots organizations and overlooked causes. Archewell is about building a legacy of service, not by birthright, but by choice. Their work is steady, personal, and authentic. It proves that personal adversity can fuel collective good. In June 2025, Prince Harry addressed young leaders at the Nexus Global Summit in New York. He urged them to resist cynicism and choose compassion, even when the world feels harsh. Harry spoke of his evolution, from duty to a genuine desire to serve with empathy. He challenged the audience to tackle root causes, not just symptoms, and to pursue systemic change. His message, true leadership, is about building a fairer, kinder world. Harry's journey from pain to purpose became a call for collective action. He showed that personal stories can inspire real change. His voice was a reminder: resilience and compassion can shape the future. Harry and Meghan's journey shows how adversity can become purpose. Instead of retreating, they used their pain to advocate for the silenced and misunderstood. Their authenticity gives weight to their advocacy for mental health and against online hate. They turned pressure into a platform for change, embracing vulnerability as a tool for connection. Stepping back from royal roles was a redefinition of service, not an abdication. They teach that leadership is about impact, not titles. Their story inspires us to find meaning in our struggles and use them to help others. Standing up for what's right, even when it's hard, creates ripples of change. Their journey is an invitation for all of us to make a difference. At its core, Harry and Meghan's story is about the power of kindness. Their work, from mental health advocacy to digital safety, shows that kindness is a revolutionary choice. They challenge us to support others, build bridges, and make our communities more compassionate. Every act of empathy, no matter how small, matters. Their story is a call to action. Let's be the voice of support and create a kinder world. Together we can drown out negativity with understanding. Let's celebrate courage, kindness, and the resilience to turn pain into purpose. That's a legacy we can all share. Let's keep pushing back against the negativity. Let's keep spreading the truth. Let's keep holding each other up the way Harry holds up Meghan, and the way Meghan lifts up everyone around her. Family, if you felt moved today, if you feel that same fire in your heart to defend love, to fight for truth, to celebrate our Duke and Duchess, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the Royal Sussex Squad officially. And if you'd like to support this channel and help us keep telling these powerful stories, please consider donating via Super Thanks. Every bit helps us keep the light shining bright. We are a family here, we are a movement, and together we will always stand for love, for justice, and for the Sussexes. Thank you for being here, thank you for listening, and remember, no matter how loud the haters get, our love will always be louder. I love you all, stay strong, stay kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and blessings, Royal Sussex Squad family.